score. The Saints on top of the Eagles. Let's get to the highlight, Amber.
Andy Reid, 3 straight losses, now 4. 3 coming in. Michael Vick had 13 turnovers this season coming into this game. That was 3rd in the NFL. And in the first quarter, Michael Vick is sacked.
This is that pressure we were talking about, Willie.
Up the middle, up the A-gaps. They getting right after him, but he didn't even get a chance to stop and set his feet. I mean, they're already on top of him.
3-step, 5-step, 7-step, it wouldn't have mattered.
Just saw the offensive line coach Howard Mudd all up in their faces. Here's Bryce Brown running for 40 yards down to the Saints.
This
5.
Eagles team had 100 yards rushing in the first quarter, folks.
Well, 2nd and goal, they have an opportunity. Vick's pass, though, is deflected there. Selleck couldn't get his hands off on it. Patrick Robinson has it. Returns it 99 yards for the touchdown. The Saints lead 7-0. You know our good friend Darren Sharper?
Yeah, he's not so happy right now.
He's not so happy because that actually ties Darren's
Look at
record
it.
for the longest
Look at him.
interception.
Look at him hating on his former team.
Wow.
For a touchdown,
Thumbs
99
down. That's not
yards.
good, Darren.
Yeah. He had a choice few words on my text to me earlier today as well.
2nd quarter now, going for it on 4th and 1. LaShawn McCoy right.
Shady.
Picks up the first down and a whole lot more.
You know what? This is the key to success. I mean, look at all the open guys there. He's still making them miss. This is what, I hate to say it, this is what you got to do if you want to have even a chance of being successful in Philadelphia right now.
But would they capitalize on 3rd and goal? It's incomplete to Deshaun Jackson.
You got to dive for
Take
that
another
ball.
look.
Yeah, you got to make a better effort for that ball.
Roman Harper crossed his path, his vision path, but you know what? Will and I were talking, the great ones, they find a way to make those plays.
Mark Ingram for the Saints fighting his way for a 23-yard gain. Darren Sproles, remember, is out with that
Running
broken
with a purpose
hand.
right there.
Yeah, he was a little angry. Right after I called him out for not doing anything, he kind of shows me up.
You didn't hear that, though, did you?
Here's Chris Ivory. This is your boy.
About time you get him active. I've been crying for this guy all year. I mean, he is an emotional punch that every offense needs. You got to find a way to get him active.
Saints led 14-3 at that point. Drew Brees goes to work. He hits Jimmy Graham for 17 yards down to the Eagles' 29-yard line.
DB was glad to have Big Jimmy Graham back tonight.
2nd and goal. Brees to Marcus Colston. 1-yard touchdown in the Saints.
Great block by the ref.
Yeah, Nnamdi didn't like that block.
Yeah,
but,
let's take a closer look there.
hey,
Watch Nnamdi Asamoah.
This is just good route running. You actually practice this stuff. You try to picture where that ref is going to be, a little rub, a little pick route. Hey,
Halftime
all
score,
the teams do it.
21-3 Saints.
Here we go. 3rd quarter, Drew Brees would lose the football. Brandon Graham got to him. Graham actually gets the fumble recovery as well, so there's a turnover. Eagles get the ball back. What do they do with it? A little play fake. You knew he was going to take a shot here, and he has a wide-open Deshaun Jackson.
That's just unfair. That's just unfair. That should be against the law.
That was touch the ground.
Absolutely.
Patrick Robinson.
That's when you fake a hamstring before he jukes you out. So you have an excuse. Coach, I pulled my hammy.
Highlight.
77-yard touchdown.
Highlight.
Or low light.
Here's your momentum swing because the kickoff after that is a fumble. Tavares Cadet hit, gives it up. Brandon Hughes recovers, but the Eagles can't get anything going. They get a short field. Will Smith gets a sack here. They're going to have to settle for the field goal. Could have been a huge swing. Instead, it's 21-13. What do the Saints do? What does Drew Brees do? Well, he steps out of a sack, and he hits Lance Moore. That's good for 23. That's going to get it to the 30.
Is there anyone better, Willie, in the pocket than Drew Brees?
So we were talking about this. Here's a guy that has somebody hanging off the bottom of his foot. He keeps his eyes downfield, moves over a little bit, and still makes the throw.
And eventually gets a Jimmy Graham touchdown pass for 6 yards. 28-13. Again, it's up to the kickoff. This looked beautiful.
I was excited about this
play. This looked
play.
beautiful. This is Brandon Boykin throwing it back to Riley Cooper. It's not a Music City miracle. It's not in any way that, because look at it again. And first of all, look at Cooper on the floor.
He's hiding out in the woods.
Sniper.
You don't see me. I'm not here. But the problem is, as you clearly see, it's a forward pass and a wounded duck at that.
You gotta
it is duck
execute
hunting
that.
season.
You got to execute that better than that.
You can't put a Georgia Bulldog in a crucial situation like that. That's really what it is.
You're talking about Boykin with the throw?
Absolutely.
Riley Cooper is a Gator, by the way. So that thing gets wiped off. We go to the fourth quarter. This is the same possession after that botched would-be return. Will Smith gets a sack. 5-yard loss there. Eagles eventually have to punt. Now the Saints get it. Breeze brought down by Jason Babin. Pierre Thomas, though, falls on it, backs up his guy. Saints are forced to punt, but it could have been worse. Could have fumbled deep in their own end. So the Eagles get it now. And this is when they made some plays in the second half. Vic got out of the pocket a bit, gets 15 yards, gets to the 43. 6 plays later, they're driving. They're on the 11. Brent Selleck gets first down yardage. That's 6 yards. That gets him down to the 5. So maybe, just maybe, we're getting something here. But
maybe he's not happening.
Second and
This
goal.
is another one of the times. I mean, he didn't even get to the end of his drop, and he got 4 or 5 guys in his face. They made this defense for the Saints look like the pass rush of the Giants.
It was Cameron Jordan there. That was after Demetrius Bell false start. And then Selleck hit by Curtis Lofton. And that is a fumble.
A couple bad plays by Selleck in the red zone.
Yeah.
They won for a big-time touchdown in this one to end the game. You got to give yourself a chance.
Andrew, I got to say, Darren just texted me.
Yes, Darren Sharper?
Sharper. He said he was not thumbs down on Patrick Robinson's TD. He was thumb down on 42 for the Saints dropping
You know what?
I have a confession.
Darren, I got you covered, buddy.
I have a confession.
He's right there.
Yeah, we were in the edit
That was
room.
a little bit later.
We were in the edit room, and the editors thought it would be very funny.
We were trying to throw some low blows
And
in there.
I didn't try to stop them.